Why do you keep putting yourself in toxic relationships? Why do you not why do you not feel like you deserve more than what you tolerate from other people? Why do you see yourself in such a low light that the best you can do is a man who curses you out? The best you can do is a man who cheats on you. The best you can do is someone who emotionally abuses you. That's the best you can do? That's the best you can do? Really? You don't think you can do no better? And then you find yourself in these relationships over and over and over again, just with a different face. Same relationship, different face, time and time and time again. And then you have the audacity to sit there and say, I don't understand how I keep attracting toxic people. Because you tolerate it. Because you're toxic to yourself. That's why. Listen, people only treat you as well as you treat yourself. And the truth is, you don't treat yourself well at all. The thoughts that you have going on in your head, you don't pour into yourself. You don't tell yourself you're beautiful. You don't tell yourself you're worthy of all things. You don't tell yourself that everything you touch turns to gold. You don't tell yourself that shit. You probably tell yourself you're stupid. You probably won't forgive yourself for past mistakes that you've made. You probably live in guilt and shame. You probably have all this anxiety. You probably are full of resentment. That's the way you talk to yourself. So it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense as to why you continue to surround yourself with toxic people. Nothing's going to change until you change. I don't know why you keep setting yourself up for failure. You cannot thrive when you're living in toxicity. You cannot heal if you're living in toxicity. And then some of you guys are so afraid to be alone. You'll bounce from relationship to relationship to relationship instead of working on yourself. It's okay to be by yourself. It's okay to spend time by yourself and reflect and heal. And find yourself. It's okay to not have people to text and call you, to go out by yourself. It's okay. But until you fix you, nothing for you is going to change. And and listen, before I even get there, I used to be the exact same way. I used to think that toxic people just loved me, and I was always finding myself getting around people who were toxic, and they just were just using me and seeking me out, and I'm just such an empath, and this just keeps happening to me, and why is this my fault? It's not my fault. It is your fault. It is your fault. Because whether you want to believe it or not, the signs were there from the jump. The signs were there from the jump. But let me guess. You love to give people the benefit of the doubt. You don't want to see what's right in front of you. You want to see potential. You don't want to listen to what they do. You want to listen to what they say. And that's why you keep finding yourself in these situations, because you refuse to walk away at the first time. Because you don't want to be by yourself. You can't sit with yourself. You need external validation, right? You want the approval of others, right? Because you're insecure. Because you don't pour into yourself. Because you have nothing in your life that you're working towards that's just for you. That's going to make you happy. That's going to make you feel good about yourself. And that's why you find yourself in these toxic relationships time and time and time and time and time again. You think that you can change others. You can't change other people, but you can change yourself. But see, sitting there and working on changing you, that's too hard. That's too hard. You don't want to do that. You don't want to put in that type of work. Absolutely not. You would rather exhaust more energy trying to change someone and control someone and get them to treat you a certain type of way instead of doing that for yourself. Because if you treated yourself with love, if you treated yourself with respect, if you treated yourself with kindness, you wouldn't tolerate that from other people. But you don't see it like that. You want to be the victim. You want to blame others. People keep hurting you. No, you're hurting you. You are hurting you. And that is the cold, hard truth. People will not treat you better than you treat yourself. If you weren't you, let me ask you, if you were not you, and you just were on the outside looking in, do you act like someone who loves themselves? Just be honest. Let's not gaslight ourselves. Be real. Look at your daily routines and habits. Does that look like someone who loves themselves? Do you eat healthy? Do you move your body? Do you prioritize sleep? Are you working on your goals and showing up for yourself and not making excuses and not procrastinating? Are you drinking all the time? Are you smoking all the time? Are you doing drugs? Are you just wasting money on stupid things and just doing dumb stuff? What are your daily routines and habits? Because if the things I just said describes you, well then you act like someone who doesn't love yourself. So why are you confused as to how you keep finding yourself in relationships with people who don't love you either? Because that's how you treat yourself. There's no self-respect. There's no self-love. There's no self-discipline. And you think that you're going to attract better? No, it doesn't work like that. You are not going to attract better until you do better. Until you start putting one foot in front of the other and showing up for yourself. Until you stop making excuses. Until you stop breaking promises that you made to yourself. And until you do those things, you will continue to find yourself in toxic-ass relationships with toxic-ass people who do not give a damn about you. And you think they love you. No, they're using you for something. There is something that they're getting from you, whether it's money, maybe it's your energy, maybe it's your connections, maybe it's your job, and I don't know, a place to stay. It's something. They're getting something. That's why they're still around. But it's not because they love you. Because if they truly loved you, they wouldn't call you out your name. If they truly loved you, they wouldn't make you feel less than. They don't love you. They're using you. And you keep giving them the benefit of the doubt. Got to change that. Until you change, nothing for you is going to change. And that's just the truth. Make sure you guys join the Patreon if you haven't already. Let's go ahead and start the morning show.